Hey everyone, today's Sunday, March 22nd, still in quarantine, so I just wanted to do a quick spread. I just was curious if my ex was thinking about me during this quarantine, and I'm so shocked. So you have the Empress followed by the Strength reverse. So, yes, he's starting to get weak thinking of me. Followed by the Two of Swords with the High Priestess reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So he's torn between wanting to reach out to me or not. He wants to tell me that someone, maybe like that, he wants to tell me that someone gave him bad advice to not speak to me. Let's see, the High Priestess, because I have the High Priestess and the High Priest reverse on the other side too, and they're both about someone giving bad advice. Like he got bad advice from someone he thought he could trust, turned out to not be reliable. The High Priestess can show inappropriate mentor or choosing a temporary wrong path. You might be listening to bad advice, or someone might try to persuade you to go against your intuition. It might also indicate secrets that need to be out in the open. Knowledge locked up too long may be potentially harmful, and that also goes with these cards, because either someone gave him bad advice, maybe to go with someone else, because this can also indicate that as well, that he's like in a situation possibly with another person, and he just doesn't feel right. Like he does not want to be with that person. He's probably just with that person for the money, and he's not really with that person because he loves that person. It's just for out of convenience, and he really is not happy there, because that's what the Eight of Pentacles is also showing. Eight of Pentacles is feeling trapped. This may be because you've chosen an educational course that isn't for you and doesn't develop your particular talents or reflects your interests enough to be sustainable long term. In work, you may know you're only doing the job for the money. While this may be acceptable on a short term basis, long term it feels soul destroying. While supporting yourself financially, it may be time to look elsewhere rather than let the situation continue. As a prediction card, the Eight of Pentacles shows a cycle is about to come to an end, so rather than wait for this to happen, conserve your energy and direct it towards finding a new career. Don't resign yourself to your present situation if there's no sense of achievement or appreciation. So he's probably with someone that for convenience, and because it's for convenience and not because he really loves them, it's not going to work out. And as much as he's trying to play it off, it's just not going to work out. Then you have the Ace of Swords, as I like to call the Sword of Truth. So he wants to come clean. Probably tell him that the same thing like with the High Priestess. Again, he either did something wrong or was convinced to do something wrong. The Eight of Cups reverse is okay. I have to go word for word with it. What are you holding on to? Take stock. Are you clinging into the past when you really do know that your current living situation has to change? When reversed, the Eight of Cups shows errors of judgment, so you jump too soon or stay too long, unable to see that there's an alternative way to do things. At this point, there's no logical solution like the Eight of Cups, Sphere of Hod. For the mind and its strategies, an intellectual approach might make you feel in control, but the way ahead is to follow your instincts. Timing is important now, so trust yourself that you will know the right time to move on without self-pressure. An additional meaning of the card is being abandoned, leaving you confused as others move on from you with undignified haste. So maybe he wants to come clean about leaving me. Maybe saying like, I left you because someone told me to leave you, and he's regrets it. He regrets leaving me. Then you have the Justice reverse that was in the bottom of the deck. I left it alone, but when I was clarifying, it continued to be in the bottom of the deck. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. It obviously wants to make itself known. And Justice reverse is life goes out of balance as work, relationships, and money issues spiral out of control. A decision may go against you, so there may be dishonesty or miscarriage of justice. You are treated unfairly which is compounded by bad advice from a trusted individual. You are not able to speak your truth and feel overruled by those who don't understand your predicament. It is important to find your voice and stay strong to your values if you are in the right. So again, he's feeling weak because like I'm his empress. So whatever. There are all these cards here. Well, there's 3 cards specifically. This one, and this one that are revealing that someone gave him bad advice to leave me, which is retarded. You should never follow advice for you to leave your family. So that shows how stupid he is, and that shows how stupid his friends are. Remember, there's a video I talked about regarding energies. You know, you are attracting what you are. So like attracts like. So if you and your partner fell out, it's because you're too good for him. Your vibration is way too high for his. So if he's following someone's stupid advice, then that just shows he's retarded. His friends are retarded. No wonder why we are no longer compatible. Because I was probably retarded when I met him. So, yeah, so then you leave that. You leave that person. Just let it go. You know, okay, he can apologize. Great. All right. Well, I've outgrown you. Sorry, bye. Well, sorry, not sorry. But yeah, unless he shows that he's evolved, you guys are not going to be attracted to each other. Because you need someone who is on your level now. So people with a low vibration, they would take this like, oh, he loves me, he wants me back. Okay, great. No, unless I want to be in a low vibration with him, I don't want to be with retarded. That was a very retarded move. There's no excuse for it. And I deserve better, and I am better than that. So take my advice, unless if this kind of reading would make you feel all giddy and be like, oh, I can't wait, I'm going to take him right back. Do some soul searching and see why you're being that pathetic. Sorry, but it's true. And trust me, I loved this guy. I loved him, and I was so heartbroken when he left me out in the cold with my baby. But now it's like, no thank you. Because I know my worth, and you need to know your worth. And there's other videos I've done where I would recommend that you see your man is Jupiter. Jupiter is your man is Jupiter. Or fixing your man is Jupiter. And you're like, oh, my man is Jupiter? Every man and woman has a male and female aspect about them. And if you're having problems with men, if you're having problems with relationships, if you're attracting the same kind of man over and over again, it is because your Jupiter is out of balance. You have a Jupiter, which is your masculine side, and your Venus, which is your feminine side. And so either one of those is out of balance, and you need to figure out why. And that's by going through like astrologycafe.com and finding out all your astrology chart. You need to know your birthday, where you were born, and the time. Very important. The other thing is, you need to love yourself. Everything that you want to do. Oh, I want to be a hairdresser. Oh, I want to live here. You need to start doing it. Start taking action towards it. Stop fantasizing about it. Do it, because that is self-love. That is self-love. If you're in an unhappy marriage, divorce. Start doing things for your own happiness, and through your own happiness, you will attract the partner that is meant for you, that will love you as much as you love yourself. So that's that video. It's like an hour and a half long, but that's the gist of the video. Okay, well, talk to you guys later. Bye.